10. A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. And now they'll audible to something else. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw forward with Stidham. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Let's go. Let's go.
Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, 31 yards. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. Look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's Stidham. Man open.
I should have been quick right there. I see it too.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. A give to Williams, running right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Again, it's Williams. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Stidham on the sneak, and he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They give it to Williams, running right. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The tackle by Nakobe Dean.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a 6-yard pickup. It's still a few chain links short, it appears, with 4th down coming up.
A lot of people call the toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react. Their probing's working pretty well. That was a very nice run.
Stidham on the sneak.
Let's go.
This will depend on the mark. I'm not sure.
Let's fucking go.
Forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
Nope.
Nope.
About to get this one.
We just got good ball control.
About to get this one right now.
7-0
This
leads, they
touchdown
don't
play.
last very long unless you
Hey,
continue
boy.
to push the envelope on
That
offense.
touchdown play, cuz.
They'll throw on
Sit
1st
right here.
down with Hurts.
Oh, shit. That nigga.
Broncos, it's a sack.
Oh, good shit. That nigga
It
that
looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
Well, they've been fighting and scratching and clawing for that 1st sack in the game, and it turns out to be a big one. Not just a short one right there behind the line. First one they get, 10-plus yards on a guy who has the legs to escape most of these.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
shit back here. Back here, back now. Back here, back now, back here. It's all enough. Get shit good.
Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away.
Come on, dude.
Falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going to try and throw. He's going deep for Brown.
Let's go. Let's go.
Down to the 10. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 83 yards. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Breaks through the contact. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Good run back.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Stidham looking to escape, but he'll go down. They got him. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop it. Well, when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception.
And now look at this. Big gain, but fumble. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot.
You're going to have to try it in the second quarter, big dog.
So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Stidham. This will complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they're going to have this across
Why is it my
the field
phone not
inside the
working?
45. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go.
You might as well pick a field goal, dog.
Stidham sets to throw on first.
Any points are better than no points. Give me that.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
What? They didn't. Oh, damn. That's crazy.
An incompletion.
Now
they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times.
I was definitely
and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Definitely.
Stidham going back to the air. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line.
Might as well
pick
it,
up there on 20 yards.
Field goal better than no goal.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. In motion goes Patrick. Now Stidham on 1st down.
Let's go, pick 6 right here.
A drive killer there. Picked off by Reed Blankenship.